What if a jet could dance in the sky like a ghost? What if it could hang still in mid-air, then flip backwards without warning, or disappear entirely from enemy radar? These aren't scenes from a sci-fi movie. This is the real future of air combat, and it lives in two groundbreaking technologies: thrust vectoring and stealth coding. Let's start with a question. How does a 25-ton flying machine defy the very laws of physics? How does it outmaneuver missiles, helicopters, and even gravity itself? The secret is not just in its wings or its speed, but in the direction of its power, its thrust. Most jets have engines that push them straight ahead. But jets with thrust vectoring can tilt their engines. That means their thrust, the raw energy pushing them, can be directed up, down, sideways, even diagonally. With this control, the jet doesn't just fly. It dances, spins, flips, and hovers like a beast unchained from Earth. Imagine the F-22 Raptor in a dogfight. The enemy is behind, missiles are closing in. But instead of banking or turning like an ordinary aircraft, the Raptor tilts its nozzles, flips 180 degrees mid-air, and instantly becomes the hunter instead of the prey, all thanks to thrust, vectoring. The Russian Su-30 MKI is another marvel. It can perform the Cobra maneuver, where it suddenly lifts its nose nearly vertical, slows down drastically, and causes chasing enemies to overshoot. Su-57 takes it further, with stealth and thrust vectoring combined, a deadly fusion. These jets no longer depend solely on wings to change direction. They're no longer bound by aerodynamics. Thrust vectoring makes them sky predators, agile, unpredictable, and lethal. Now shift your mind. Let's talk about something more invisible. Imagine you're an enemy radar operator. You scan the sky. A signal bounces back, then vanishes. You rewind, it's gone. There was something there, wasn't there? That ghost, you couldn't detect, is a stealth jet. And what makes it invisible is not magic, it's stealth coding. Stealth isn't just about shape. Sure, the F-117 Nighthawk looks like it came from outer space. The B-2 Spirit has wings like a bat. But even if you designed the perfect shape, radar would still pick it up, unless you made it skin. Radar-absorbent. Stealth coding is that second skin. It's a special layer, often black, often dull, but powerful. It's made from materials like carbon composites, ceramic powders, nanoparticles, and iron ball paints. When radar waves hit this coating, instead of bouncing straight back, the waves are absorbed, scattered, or redirected in useless directions. To radar, the jet becomes a shadow, a ghost, a whisper in the sky. Some coatings even reduce heat emissions, making the aircraft harder to spot with heat-seeking missiles. Infrared sensors detect heat, especially from the engine exhaust, but stealth coating and special nozzles cool those emissions. The result, a jet that's not just invisible to radar, but also to infrared eyes. Now picture this, a stealth jet with thrust vectoring, fast, agile, and invisible. That's the future. That's the nightmare for any enemy force. Jets, like the F-35 Lightning, to combine both. It can land vertically, hover like a helicopter, and evade radar. It's not the fastest jet in the world. It's not the most heavily armed, but in a real battle, it can strike before the enemy even knows it was there. China's J-20 is another stealth fighter trying to catch up. With internal weapons bay and stealth contours, it tries to vanish from radar. Whether its coating matches that of American jets is still a secret. But one thing is certain, stealth is the future of warfare. Even drones now use stealth coating. Some have no engines at all. They glide silently, with radar-absorbing skin, invisible and deadly. And as AI gets smarter, we may see fully autonomous stealth drones that hunt silently in packs, controlled by satellite, guided by algorithms. Thrust vectoring and stealth aren't just tech upgrades. They're game changers. Together, they create aircraft that don't just fly, they dominate. They trick physics, fool electronics, and control the battlefield without being seen or touched. But these technologies come at a cost. Stealth coding needs maintenance. It's fragile. A simple scratch can increase radar visibility. Thrust vectoring engines are complex. They require highly trained pilots and sophisticated systems. But the nations that master these technologies dominate the skies. In the future, wars might not be fought with hundreds of planes, but with a handful of stealthy, maneuverable AI-enhanced jets. They'll fly higher, think faster, shoot smarter, and never be seen until it's too late, so the next time you look up and see a jet leaving a trail. Remember, the deadliest ones don't leave trails. They leave fear. And if you've made it this far into the video, you're one of the curious minds, the ones who look beyond the surface, into the heart of military innovation. So here's a question for you. Do you want to stay ahead of the world's most secret military tech? Do you want weekly deep dives into what makes nations powerful in the sky? Then don't just watch, join us, hit subscribe, not just for updates, but to become part of a mission, to uncover the truth, to explore the future, and to witness the impossible in the skies. And remember, the most powerful technologies are the ones you never see coming.